Yes, good morning, students. Yesterday we have started the lesson Nature created man and woman as equals. And we have seen there the characters Ashangvi, a lady working there, journalist, and her daughter Lanthui. Ashangvi has three children, two daughters, one son there. And this Lanthui came to Ashangvi to ask her doubts. As Ashangvi mother was busy in her work, it was Sunday, so Lanthui thought that her mother would be free and she can help her in her problem. The problem was Lanthui has to discuss a speech there in the symposium which is held to be in the school there. So the topic is God created man and woman as equals. So she asked her mother, will you give me some time to discuss on this topic? Then she told that, yes, father told me about it. So father told that still injustice is going on in the society. This society is filled with all the inequalities and we have to work hard to remove these inequalities in the society. So mother was very happy to hear the father's word. She knew her husband because her husband used to help her in her work. He did not distinguish between the man and the woman's work there. So whatever the household work, her husband used to help her. Now we will continue with the lesson. Ashangvi knows well that man and women are equal. Ashangvi, the mother, knew that men and women are equal. Women, who are half of the human race, are as important as men. And women, the population of the women is half of the man. And so they should be given equal rights also. She writes and talks about such topics. So Ashangvi, as a journalist, she talks on this topic. She wrote a report on this topic. Her daughter, though a child, also understands well that her mother is not a person of lesser equality than her father. So in their house, the environment is very clear. That is, there is no distinction between a male or a female. All are given the equal opportunities, the equal rights there. So automatically the daughter Lanthui also understands that her mother is as equal as her father and she is given the equal importance as the father in the house. She says, our home is full of love with you, mother. So always she appreciates her mother and our home is filled with love because of only mother. The mother beams with joy at the words of her daughter. So mother is very happy when daughter says that. No, really that she is the only person who kindles the brightness in their life. As a matter of fact, mother is the fountain of love in the family. And really it happens in everyone's house. Mother is, she is a symbol of love in the family. This bond of love is beyond comparison with anything else in the world. You cannot compare the love of mother with anything else in the world. You know it very well. It is because of this that motherhood has been glorified and women accept the challenges in life to become a mother. So therefore, because no one can do the work of a mother and mother is everything in this world. So it is because of this that motherhood has been glorified. Glorified means it is praised everywhere. All of us admire the presence of the mother in the house and women accept the challenges in life to become a mother. So it is a very hard task for a girl to become a mother there. But she accepts that challenge because becoming a mother means she is giving a birth to a new life there and she is spreading the love in the family. Showing deep affection, Ashangvi continues. Pioneer women testify to the equality of women with men. So that is there. At first, what happens? Pioneer women means women who take up the cause in a new region. So they testify the equality of women with men. So they have to challenge themselves. They have to give the test that women are also as equal to men. Actually, life is not possible without both men and women. So it is very good statement because you cannot have the life without man and women there. It is not possible to give a life. So both should be given equal importance. Lanthoi has been fascinated by the stories of pioneer women. So the stories, those who have taken the challenge, the old ladies, those who have taken the challenge and they have fought, they have struggled hard for the equality. So Lanthoi was very much fascinated by those stories. Her grandmother had narrated many stories of the brave queen's life, that is the Lintuing Gambi and that is the Kuranganayani. So her grandmother told her the stories of brave ladies, their queens, Lintuing Gambi and Kurangadayani. So that are the stories as we have here in India, Rani Lakshmi Bai, Jiza Mata, when we talk about. So these were the brave ladies we talked about. So in their area also, these two ladies were brave. There were also many brave women among the common people. Among the common people also you will see many brave ladies, women. These women, as her grandmother narrated, were makers of home, family, society and the nation. So today also you will see many women, they are working at home as well as they are going to office, they are doing some social work for the society also. They are supporting their family, they are helping their family in the times of need. So women played different role. They were civilizing influences. So all these influences, when we say all the educating, means if we study the history of these old ladies, so we will be educated, we will become literate that no, there is a role of woman, equal role as the man has. At the same time, they were also adventurers who claimed their shares in the free land, plugged and raised crops with their own hands and drove cattle. So women can do as equal work as the men did. So in the free land, they have also fought for the freedom. They have plugged and raised crops. In the fields also, they have done the hard work. And they have drove cattle. They are doing that type of work also. Modern women have become mountaineers, naturalists, astronauts, scientists, soldiers, and political leaders. So if you see the modern woman, in each and every field, we will see the women there as naturalists, mountaineers, astronauts, scientists, everywhere. Okay, so we will see the women in each and every field. Pilot also, women are joining the pilot field also. This proves that there is nothing a woman cannot do, and also that women and men were created as equals. So all these things today is in each and every part, women are having their role. So this shows that women are created equally as men, and nothing is impossible for the women. Everything they can do as men can do. Then she asked her mother further, Mother, you have thrown light on the equality of men and women and also have emphasized that the world is still an unequal world. Means she is asking, you are telling me the stories of that men and women are equal, but still in the world we are seeing that there is a male dominating society. So there is inequality in the society. Then what I would like to know is, if there are moral, social and legal provisions to enable women to express their physical and mental potential and to set themselves free from suppression. So related to law, so what is her question? Is there any some legal provision? Is there any some moral or social provision facilities are given where these women can prove themselves that they are equal to man, and where they will come out of this suppression that they are lesser than the man. So they are not at all lesser than the man, they are equals to man. So are we having some legal, social or moral provisions to prove that women are equal as men? Amazed at the curiosity of her daughter, Ashangi asked. So Ashangi was surprised that what her daughter is asking. There are many. Under the aegis of the United Nations, aegis means support, that is a support of the United Nations, there is a declaration for a new world of equality. So with the help of the United Nations, we have declared a new world of equality. It has the following dimensions. So the following rules are there, the following aspects are there. Equal access to basic social services, including health and education. So all equal opportunities should be given to men and women for health and education and also the social services. Equal participation in political and economic decision making. Yes, politically also and economical also, they should be given equal decision making power. Equal reward for equal work. So if they are doing equal work, then equal reward should be given. Because if you see, if women are working, they will get less salary than the man, and men will get more salary. So this should not happen. Elimination of discrimination and violence against women. So there should not be discrimination. Discrimination that man and women, among the men and women, and violence against women. Yes, people should not have such violence. They should not treat the women very badly. Okay, they should give respect to women. Then the mother concluded. So in the end, what mother say? My dear daughter, we can affirm along with the United Nations that men and women are equals. Yes, we will stand. Affirm means stand together. Firmly we will stand with the United Nations that man and women are equal. Lanthui understand what her mother means and what the topic of symposium means. So now she understood what mother wants to say and what is actually the topic of symposium. Thus confident of success, the next day after thanking her mother, the girl of 12 happily rushes out of the room in the bright morning sun. So now she became confident what she want to tell, what she want to speak there for the equality of man and women. She happily went out of the mother's room, and in the bright morning sunlight means there are many ideas in her, and now she can speak very firmly, confidently on the topic. The blue sky means the range of the eastern mountains. So this is eastern mountains are going to touch the blue sky there. The small girl is always fascinated by the small trail which winds up the distant purple mountain. So she is always attracted by the small track which the mountains are making towards the sky. In this way, the women, she gets a light there. She gets the idea that women can also touch the sky. They can also be equal to men. Only little bit effort should be made by the society. So not only it is in the hands of the woman, it is the duty of all of us to give equal rights to man and women. Women should not be dominated. She should not be compelled to do only the household work, or she should not be caged in the four walls of the house there. She should be given all the rights to fly, to do any type of work and to touch the sky. So in this way, this Lanthui girl learned a lesson and she got the ideas that why in her family, because in her family, the father doesn't discriminate between the woman and the man. He does as equal work as her mother. That's why in her home, if there is a sign of equality, happiness of equality, then why can't we bring it in the society? So we should teach the society, we should help our mother, grandmother, and tell them that you have the equal rights. The work you do, that is as important as the work done by the male. So this should be taught to the male section as well as to the female section of the society. Okay, so here we end this lesson. So from this lesson, we get a little bit confidence there, a courage there to fight with the society, and we decide that we will also work hard. We will not exploit the woman. We will work hard to give them the equal rights, even if we have to fight for the injustice done to them. We will fight and we will give justice to these ladies in the villages. In the UP, Bihar section, we are seeing that the ladies are still in some of the villages. They are in Parda and all those systems. So we should not allow them. We should give them proper education and tell them about the rights. Okay, we will continue tomorrow with the question answers and with the passages, the grammar section of this lesson. Bye everyone. Yes, have a good time.